Welcome to an Ashley a Day. Hooray!
Hello everybody, welcome to day 26. I'm Ashley, this is an Ashley a Day. One thing I hate doing is selling myself for interviews or applications. I have such a hard time putting down into words or even just like off the top of my head what I want to say. Recently I've been filling out applications and applying for things like a study abroad program, internships. I find it always hard to express how I want myself to sound. I'm trying to get into this thing called the Technology and Management program. When I was writing that application, I found it really hard to express, to sell myself without, I didn't want to sound generic, and that's how I was coming across. I would be like, I'm responsible, and this and that, and it's just very generic. It took me a while to word it properly and figure out what I wanted to say. One of the questions is, what personal and professional goals are most important to you? And that one was pretty hard until Christine helped me answer the question. She kind of pulled stuff out of me, would ask me better questions that would help me get it out there. Because otherwise I probably would have stuck with, some of my personal goals are I like to get things done and I like to be responsible and I like to do things quickly. And my professional goals are to be professional and responsible and stupid stuff like that. But basically, after, I was like, Christine, help me, this is really bad. And she helped me, she asked questions, what do you want to do, what is your main goal, and stuff like that. And I don't set goals for myself. So that was what was hard to get out of me. But eventually I ended up with, my main goal, both personally and professionally, is to run my own business. It has always been a dream of mine since I was younger. I used to dream of running my own school, opening a hotel chain, or even starting a restaurant business. Now my goal is to own a business that helps to better its customers, protect the environment, and have people that want to work for me, not just have the job to have a job. So basically, that ended up taking it way past the genericness. And it's just always been my problem to be not generic. And what you really have to do is ask yourself different questions. So if you're looking at applications and you get the run-of-the-mill, please explain your qualifications. Think less about, I'm responsible and all of that. I tried to tie it into what I was applying for. You have to do that. Tie it into what you were applying for. Obviously that makes sense if it's asking you what are your qualifications and why you should be considered. But try to get out of the genericness. You basically just want to make yourself sound better. You don't want to lie. You don't want to be like, I have gotten this degree and this and this and this, especially if it's not true. That is not ethical. If you get found out, you're either getting fired, making you resign. So many things can happen to you, bad consequences. It's happened to other people in the past. So don't lie like that. But just don't lie, period. You just want to pull out your best qualities. Like I talked about how I was passionate for both business and engineering, which is what the Technology Management program does. You want to just pick key words that describe yourself that sounds better. If you run into this problem too with an application, talk to someone else. Sometimes they can get things out of you that make you sound better. Like you're just thinking of the plain and simple stuff. But if you ask someone else, they can always ask questions and you'd be like, but I do like this and this will actually tie in well. So, hope that helped when you're writing applications. Now I just got to figure out the interview process. Still really bad at that. That's it for day 26. Hope to see you on day 27. Have a good night and a good day and everything. But for now, goodbye. Good luck on those applications. Also, I forgot to put in pictures of my dogs from yesterday and Brittany's dog. So, I found a few. I don't have any of Duke, unfortunately. But I'll show you pictures of Chance. Put Chance up here. I don't even know if I'm pointing anywhere relatively in the correct direction. But we'll put Chance up in that corner. We'll put Harley up in that corner and Mozzie down in that corner. And those are my doggies. Well, Mozzie not really, but kinda. I'm his aunt.